Hello, ladies, gents, and tireless speedrunners smashing world records. I would be remiss. Oh, what am I doing? Don't grab rocks. Don't do anything other than just going forward. This is speedruns forever till the end of time. This commentary will be completely remiss. It will be absolutely shameful to not mention right away the incredible leaps forward that are incredible. Super god of Spelunky has been doing. He's been, I guess, just spending all his entirety of his life playing Spelunky again. Like maybe he left it for a little while. It's like, I'm just going to get back into it. And I'm going to smash my own records. Kinnijup, otherwise known as Jamie White, has been posting nearly every day a new world record of some kind of speedrunning Spelunky. It's just been ridiculous. Like, you think, okay, he got a new achievement, he's going to be satisfied. No, the next day he comes up with another world record time of whatever the hell he was trying to accomplish. It's more like, I would assume, I don't actually know for sure, but it just makes sense. He goes into a run and just goes forward, tries not to pick up money, and just sees how it shapes up. It's like, do I have the chance to maybe do a no gold run? Do I have the chance to do a low percent hell, maximum warm bullshit kind of run? Like, he goes in and adapts to whatever the run looks like. Of course, he simply starts by trying not to pick up money or items, and then he figures out what he wants to do with that run. Maybe when he gets to 1-2, 1-3, oh, key and chest, they were attainable right there. It's all right, we don't need them. The black market is going to spawn right into our faces. It's going to be extremely easy to grab. Not so much a ledge for us to hold on to. That was pretty damn infuriating, but at least we made it down here pretty fast. So I often mention it because I'm always in awe at the incredible Spelunky prowess of the man. The link is in the description of his channel. Hopefully I remember. I mentioned it at the very beginning. What you got, friend? We have to. I don't even have money. Really? That threw me off. I got thrown off so much by not having enough money for a measly, pathetic compass that I just threw my wonderful run away. But it was already kind of garbage, so I'm okay with letting go of that one. But yeah, it's just impressive every time. I can barely even keep up with the likes of this man. Now we're going to grab that chest. At the very least, we triggered a arrow trap with it. This is not the way to go, and I'm pretty damn certain the key's not going to show up now, but it's all right. We triggered an arrow with it. What the hell do you want to do other than that? So in a way, I have the feeling of, what's even the point? What's even the point? This guy is so good, and I'm such garbage. But no, that is never the philosophy you should go into unless you are in the top tier of speedrun, of which I'm not even in the top 100. So, would I be in the top 100? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that if you look at my best time, the thing is, the leaderboard is completely destroyed in the actual Spelunky times. There's a lot of cheating going on. It will be a matter of going to Moss ranking and seeing what the top 100 are. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the top 100. My personal best is pathetic. It's the 409 or something like that in 80%. But, you know, you always need to look at your personal best and your personal improvement and not worry too much about what the absolute best in the world is doing. That is silly. Absolutely silly. But it's just fascinating, all the stuff that happens in those runs. You look, it's like 90% skill, but that 10% of luck, you can 100% see it. You can definitely see how that was not because you reacted in time, that last time save. It was simply because the shopkeeper just happened to not go in a terrible way, you know? We're going to keep this wonderful jetpack and make great use of it. Oh, really? Thankfully, this guy was sleeping on our approach, so I am okay Ooh, got lucky there. Ooh, oh boy. Got lucky there was no enemy in the pot, because otherwise the giant spider would have been a horrible, horrible end to our run. Just going to keep going. I don't know even what the enemy was, but I'm happy that we got to the end. It's alright, it's all good. So yeah, if you are even remotely interested, would 100% recommend those speedruns. It's just so impressive. Another thing that's impressive is the way that we are keeping ourselves alive without collapsing into a pile of garbage. These shopkeepers got nothing on me. I'm hoping to be going the right way. I don't think I've replenished my fuel, so let's do that. Pretty happy. Oh no! I was about to say, pretty happy with avoiding damage here. Oh boy, hopefully we can find a damsel before we get whittled down to oblivion. It's not looking great. And I must say, those situations were extremely difficult to avoid damage in. Like these blue frogs, oh, I concentrated so much in the monkey that I did not even see the bats. Those situations where we actually got damaged, the blue frogs were just overpowering. It was too much. That blue fork shenanigan, it was completely unavoidable. There's nothing I could have done. So I have zero guilt, zero responsibility to assume. Oh, well, my spirits are as high as ever. I'm always eager because most of the fun in these Spelunky speedruns is not because, will I beat my personal record by 2 seconds? Ooh, I cannot wait until that happens. There's maybe like a 20% of that. And the rest is, let's see what kind of nonsense shenanigans can we witness today in our Spelunky adventures. You know what? I'm going to purchase that legally with USD tender. I don't care if you mock me, Mr. Shopkeeper. I don't care. I'm just going to grab my compass and treasure it very much. Pretty salty though. Then what you got? A bunch of bombs? Maybe. It's almost not worth it to grab this damsel. And in fact, probably too much of a waste. And in fact, there was a spike bed right beneath my feet. But it was already a waste of a run because the compass was showing me, hey, the exit is this way. Don't you want to go this way, you dumb piece of garbage? Instead, I completely ignored it. I tunnel vision on the damsel. Paid dearly for it because she was too much dead weight. Tossed me onto the spikes is what happened there. Tempted to grab that compass and shove it into my pocket and not even give a crap about the ornery shopkeeper. But I think the compass, I need to draw a line there. It's just not worth stealing. It's not worth doing that little bit of petty crime. It's too much drama to deal with the damn shopkeeper. I'm going to assume there's no key anywhere. Yeah, it was a good assumption. Instead, we dropped that silly nonsense of trying to get that chest and key open. Or rather, the chest opened with the key. Got a dog. Instead, that is not what I wanted to see happen. It's alright. It's okay. That's what I keep telling myself. To keep on going. Otherwise, I might stop. I'm pretty mad about how that worked out. Over 20 seconds. But the thing is, it wasn't the dog that slowed me down. It was just the shape of the damn level. Okay. Oh no, it wasn't that store. Nothing good enough. I need to stop immediately going to the exit because so often the black market spawns right next to the exit. So maybe it's totally worth spending that fraction of a second seeing whether the black market is right there. Oh boy. Alright, there's nothing here. I'm always watching out because since we got that improvement on the personal best, I'm like, ow. I was going to just go downwards that way, but it really seemed like it was going nowhere, so I decided in the end, ow, to go elsewhere. And it was the right choice. Unfortunately, I should just use a rope to get down here. It would have been much better instead of just throwing myself into empty space and hoping it worked out. I saw that freaking old frog. Do not get me wrecked, please. I think we're going to simply... No, that's not going to work. What is happening right now? This is absolute nonsense. We have to find a way through. This was an awful level that I resent to the deepest part of my core, where it's all black and full of tendrils. So damn mad. You know what? Ooh. I could throw this dog into the worm, but we're going to find the exit instead. That was upsetting, that entire ice cave level. And it's already feeling like our time is just too bad. I need to look down. There was no way I could descend without looking down. Whoa! Alright, there's the exit. Things slow down so much when you don't have the compass here. It already feels like the run is going too long, but we're going to, of course, keep going with it. Make sure it is completely ruined. Nope. That's the wrong choice. The way I went. So we have made no time at all in these ice caves. It's so difficult to make the right choices going down. Alright. That shouldn't have happened, but I am glad it did. Okay, we chose incorrectly again, but the good news is we did not get pummeled into bloody bits by a bunch of Yetis. So, you know, take your victories where you got them. Get through this temple, hopefully in one piece. Please give me temple levels that are exactly like this all the time. I'll appreciate it a great deal. This is not so great though. This is madness, and I hate it. 2 bounce, 2 ropes. I need to keep track of that. So let's do that. Yeah, I think we need to spend that. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that one. 1 bomb, 2 ropes. This is going to be pretty rough if we make a dual make, but only 1 more level. Only 1 more level. I think we need to do that. This is a nightmare. This mummy ruined everything. Yep. There you go. This mummy completely destroyed our time. It was looking pretty decent. Well, there you go. Narrow tramp straight ahead. The mummy, though, had already destroyed everything, so not much I could have done. What I could have done was, of course, jump in there quickly and jump above the mummy. I should have had the presence of mind of doing that, but I got distracted by there was some kind of monster, I forget what, was in front of the mummy. That made me wary of jumping down there. I don't know why they didn't pick up that bit of gold, because this is definitely not going to be a no gold run, since we have money already. So I was just skipping the ingot like he was a monster. It was the golden monstrosity. No, we don't have the money here. I just said that I should make... Well... Let me just commit suicide and just go back. We made the wrong choice. It wasn't the shopkeeper that ended that run. It was me going into that little cubby hole, getting trapped by a freaking bat. Absolutely ridiculous. Not a whole lot of success in this one, but we did get to the temple. That's good enough for me, considering the amount of jungle and ice caves deaths that we often endure. Getting to the temple once, even getting to 4-3. That's a success story. Especially, you know, so often. And this weirds me out a little bit, because I don't feel this way. I don't agree with these comments. But so often I see the comments of, holy crap, you're so good, I can barely get to the temple. I can barely get to the ice caves. The jungle is impossible. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, maybe I should not be so damn hard on myself. Because, I was going to just grab that dog and rescue it from A horrendous life of prostitution? What is this nonsense? That horrendous life of prostitution. But then I thought better. It's like, don't be a hero. Don't give your life for a poor prostituted dog. It's not worth it. You must continue and maybe get a personal best on speedrunning. That is what's important. This jungle is a nightmare. And I wish to wake up, please. I have gone entirely the wrong way. It has taken far too long. Still made it under 20s though. No dark level. That's all good. I always hope that that's going to be the way. And I am always mistaken. Oh, hello. Hello. I was about to drop a bomb just to make a shortcut. Here's the black market. All right. I really need to work out a method for this. I'm very bad. It would be great to get a gun out of one of these stores, but there's none. Oh, I thought maybe this could be our... If you don't try it, you'll never know whether it works or not. I wanted to throw a bomb and alert them to my presence. It's alright, it's all good. At least, you know, we did die. So we can convert this into a fun time, murder all shopkeepers in the black market kind of adventure. Because, damn it, I'm always happy to indulge in such things. Or, you know, a grand melee in which I go out in a blaze of glory. But I never actually accomplish much. Either way, we got our nice bit of gratuitous violence. So it was a win. Regardless, I'm happy that we managed to humiliate one of the shopkeepers one way or another. So I'm okay with what just transpired. Am I going to even pretend I am capable of doing a no gold run in a speed run? Let's pretend. What's the worst that can happen? I'll pick up a little bit of gold and then we'll keep on going as normal. But for the time being, I'm going to steal this and get murdered by an angry shopkeeper. Or maybe not. Please let me through. We picked up a little bit of money. Oh, we went the wrong way. I thought that would make a shortcut. I shouldn't be skewered by that. It's all good. What a horrible level, I must say. But we got through our lives, so let's see what we can make happen here. We got the chest over there. What's the worst that can happen? Just jump down, get through the exit, no problem. There was a snake pit there, so maybe I should have grabbed the mattock. One way or another. I do have 3 bombs. I'm going to use on here to get through. Stick with the shotgun. I never do, because the whip is so much more versatile. Correct. I won this duel, you scumlord. Oh, that felt pretty damn satisfying. To jump in front of a shopkeeper, shoot him straight in the freaking nose, and beat him on his own game. You're always being the most incredible shootout masters of all time. Well, we picked the wrong path here, so I guess we're doing this. This guy, he won't come out of there. Don't worry about him. Just keep on traveling. I never keep the shotgun because it occupies. It completely wrecks. I guess I can just shotgun jump here. Wrecks your versatility. It is so easy to get destroyed. That was a tough ticket trap jump. I should have triggered it before I got to it. I just got too excited about the cape. It's a wonderful thing. Freaking snowing out there. I resent it. Why do I live in a place where it snows all the time? I don't know, man. I must just be too brain-celled buffoon. Because snow is by far the worst. Give me the cold before you get me the snow. It's such a pain in the ass. I absolutely despise it. It is white, literal white shit. Absolutely literal here. The sky is just crapping on my head all winter long. I really don't appreciate it. There's the exit. Really don't appreciate it frost my cookies in the most literal way possible as well. Absolutely loathe it. I'm going to assume I'm not going to explode anytime. This is terrible. Let me just go back and find a new path. Ah! Well, I have managed to avoid death. Excellent use of that teleporter. I cannot believe that just resulted in non-death. Incredible. Teleporting all over the place. Very happy about things working out. Whew. Things working out the way they did. Oh, you know, keep going. Don't worry about it. Okay. Ooh. Things just keep working out. They just keep happening the way that I want them to happen. Not a big deal. 100% planned. I hate you and all your boomerangs, but that was totally my fault because I saw the village and I should have known that those boomerangs would be there to catch my fall and absolutely obliterate me with its horrendous bouncy action. All this time that I've been home, and I'm back home after working a little bit, went back into vacation between quotes. This has to happen. Well, that's not exactly the way I wanted to do it. Messed up a little bit. I got 42 bombs now. Gratuitously just throwing them all over the place. It's going to be amazing. I've been working on this one video, and it's like a 5-minute video, but it's so art and editing heavy. I have never done something that takes so much work. Literally. Everything else that I've done so far for the YouTubes, not even close. Oh, okay. Not even close to the amount of work that it's taken. But I'm thinking, I thought about it. I had the idea. I was like, I have to do it. There's no way I am not doing it. So you can't stop me. I'll just come. The absolute best death you'll see today. After I smugly backwards whip that thing. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Spelunky always get the last laugh. Spelunky always gets you in the end. It will open up those butt cheeks and shove that arrow right up your rectum. No matter how much you think that you got it all figured out. Let me just restart. This man got mad because in my death flatulence, I threw bombs into his shop. How dare I die in front of his shop? Goodness, this full damage is gonna give me a freaking aneurysm. How dare I die in front of his shop and indulge in bomb flatulence? Absolutely wrong. He will not tolerate it. He will haunt me into the afterlife. I have the idea for the video, and I just had to do it. And I'm like, it's so much work, but I'm gonna do it. And hopefully, it's going to be awesome. It's, in fact, you may or may not know, I have, well, have a tendency to jump into spikes, but I also have, I have like it started as a backup. Let me just make another channel. Make sure that just in case this channel gets deleted, you hear all the time, oh, my channel got deleted for no reason and YouTube did absolutely nothing and my channel is just now gone. And it can be a mistake, it can be just some malicious weirdo, but you know, there's malicious weirdos among the employees at Google, I'm sure. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was like, let me just have another channel. So I have it prepared for any eventuality. I can keep uploading things there. Not a big deal. And that morphed into what is going to be my storytelling channel, which I have talked about before. That I didn't know exactly whether I wanted to do it or not. But I'm going to go with it. So it's going to be the first video that I upload there. Other than recycle stuff from all the promotion that I did for The Last of the Wicked. Which, by the way, it's going to come out on Amazon pretty damn soon. I just need to get that final proof from the printed out new version. Make sure it looks good. Because I am going with a few different settings, and I need to make absolutely certain that it looks nice. It's going to be printed in white paper because I think the art will look better in white paper instead of cream. The printer does seem to have a little bit of problem because the art that I made for it is pretty high contrast. Okay, we'll just do this. No big deal. Please stop. Please get me out of here. This is stupid. But we made it through. That was Abbott and Costello kind of situation. Yes, I just made a reference to a 70-year-old show shtick kind of thing. Whatever. So what? I'm a man of culture. I know all kinds of things. Anyway, stop getting distracted with silliness. I was saying, before the book, rewind. Yes, the storytelling channel is going to have the first video because it has nothing to do with video games. And it's going to be the first one, and I think it's really good. So when it comes out, I will definitely direct everybody to it. I'll probably make a short video to promote the other video and the channel itself. And I also want to do that because it's kind of like a proof of concept, or the indication, not the indication, the illustration of what that channel I want it to be and how much fun it's going to be, because it's not always going to be comedy. This one is, but fun in the sense of really good entertainment. Like it's like a step up in my production values, you know. And it's not just because I'm putting in the time to edit it. I am basically drawing a good 50 to 70 images for it. It's pretty silly. Of course, it's not like super high quality illustrations, but I am really going out of my way for it so that it looks really good. Oh, let me go. These ice caves are going to ruin me. Thankfully, we found the exit pretty quickly. So look forward to that. I am really working because it's also kind of time sensitive. It's about current events. So if I delay too long, it's not going to be as relevant. I hate this. I think it's this way. It's not this way, so it's a complete waste what I just did. And I am offended. I'm personally offended. So I've been just working non-stop. Like any time that I am not recording stuff or doing things for my convalescent wife. Either going to places on the outside or... Well, I didn't want this to be full damage, but we're just going to go roll with the punches. Still continue to be offended at this awful ice caves, but at least we got a whole bunch of bombs that will hopefully help me out in this level right here. Okay, we are kind of boned, so we'll just have to roll with it. I can't do anything other than get punched forever. I guess I could have thrown our friend Adam. What a horrendous temple. Should have maybe bombed my way out right away because I did have 20,000 bombs in my pocket. So, not feeling great about that performance. I think I got mine flooded just by carrying Adam. I need to be more willing to sacrifice whatever I am carrying. Okay. Whatever I'm carrying needs to be sacrificed. Get tossed at the slightest hint of danger. Like, I don't need to focus on saving whatever I'm carrying. I need to focus on saving my skin. This is something that Spelunky also has taught me, to be 100% selfish, self-centered piece of trash that does not care one bit about the living beings around me. That is a personal philosophy that Spelunky continues to teach me. Speaking of Spelunky, Derek Yu, very tiny bit of news. Derek Yu confirmed Spelunky 2 will be released this year. Like, he is determined not to delay Spelunky 2 anymore. I mean, that is probably the intention he had about 2019, right? Well, of all the wonderful things that Callie could have given me, that is the one thing I didn't want. So, thanks, Callie, for mocking me and making me look like a complete tool. we're going to keep going forward because the climbing gloves are not like a guarantee. Never mind. I was going to say they're not a guarantee you're going to be horribly slowed down. They just hinder you in a general sense, but you can still make it work. So if you have a good run, it's not like you need to just throw it right away because you accidentally put some gloves on. It's just something that you would rather not pick up. All this 30-minute session has been just trash. I'm not feeling great. How about our efforts so far? Picked the wrong path, but it's all good. I'm not feeling great so far. We didn't make it to the temple, what, twice? 3 times? I guess that's my bar for success these days. But we did choke. Yeah, the first foray in the temple wasn't bad. And we got screwed by a terrible mummy position. That was pretty tough to deal with. I'm offended by this configuration of things. Yes, I'm pretty mad too about the lack of good shops. We have that play session where it was like constant jetpacks thrown into our faces. Thank you, little skeleton, for making my mistakes not so visible. We had that play session where it was just jetpack after jetpack. It was so glorious. Only one jetpack so far. Only one teleporter so far, I think. Maybe 2, but I threw away the first one. I think that's the way it went down. Careful here. Alright, all good. So the shops have been quite the disappointment in this one. So, you know, maybe feel a little proud of how far we've gone, even without the help of items. Ow. I wanted to time that properly, did not do it. Fortunately though, so far we have barely received any damage, so it's all good. No, that's not going to be the path. I knew it. I just knew it. I considered maybe using a bomb. Probably should have, because now we're here. Should have definitely used the bomb to get to Major Stupid there. Oh man, it was the wrong choice. But in that situation, it's so hard to tell. Alright, let's go over to the side. That duel is so difficult to win. Always so rough to win. Yeah. Woo. Well, pretty garbage jungle, but we barely suffered damage, so prospects are still pretty decent. Let's pick that middle path, make sure I don't get destroyed. There it is. I had no right to not be damaged there, but I'll take it, man. We have made it to the ice caves quite a few times, and I don't think we've been stuck by ice caves nonsense a single time. We did have to retread our steps one time. Okay. And this one was pretty bad. Like, the ice caves have been pretty awful where time is concerned, but none of them have been a flat out roadblock. So I guess I should be thankful for that. Penguin. Penguin. The penguin has ruined my wonderful chances. I was feeling so good about choosing the right paths there. But no, the penguin spelled doom for our prospects. And now, death has embraced us. It's alright, death is only temporary. For I am eternal.